Ours for the rabbits.
Okay, we will call the meeting to order.
Marshall's up first.
Marshall.
Couple things. We're not getting a tender from forestry anymore. They have taken it back. We had it at Salina. We made it 5 miles from Salina. It broke down. They called back, said it needed a new engine. Forestry has, I've been in contact with them. They're going to make everything right with us, and they're going to take it back and put us back on the list. So we're back waiting for another tender for Maxville. The other thing is we've been needing, and I've been looking for about the last 2 months trying to find some tires for our big 5-ton trucks. I finally found some. They're $650 a piece. I only found 4, so I spoke for all 4 of them. Because right now we have 3 spare tires that need new tires, or 3 tires that have gone bad, we've put the spares on. So essentially we have 1 spare for all of our 5-ton trucks at the present time. So when they finally found me tires, they only found 4 of them, I just took all 4 of them. So we will have that bill coming too, but we've got the money in our budget to cover it.
What size tire is that?
They're a 1400 R20. They're only made by Michelin and Goodyear. And there's not a whole lot of them out there. I'd found some in Utah, and they would ship them to us, but they were $750 a tire. They were used, and it was $100 a piece to get them shipped. So it had been $3,400, $1,000 more than what these new ones cost. So outside of that, the rest of the fire department, I know here right after harvest, Stafford is going to finish their truck. That's been an ongoing, so we're putting together parts for it so that way they can do it all at one time. They don't have everything yet. Maxville City Fire had some donated money and some money from the county, and they bought some rescue equipment for Maxville as well, some new stuff, some rescue jacks.
Did you say they were those same jacks that me and Kurt saw, the square tubing type deal?
They're the same type. Jeremy went ahead and bought something that was a little better, has a little more length on them, so they're more universal. They're actually longer. I think he said somewhere around $9,500 or $9,600 is what that new set cost. So we've got the training facility. It's been painted. We got the roof on it. We got some interior work to do on it, and then we'll be using it here shortly. And we have our first firefighter 1 class that'll start next week in-house. So just kind of an update on what we've been doing.
Probably good that your truck broke down before you got it home, actually.
Yep. Yeah.
That timing wasn't bad.
That's about all I had for you guys.
Okay. Any minutes?
Yeah. How many active firefighters do you guys have in the county? Do you have any idea?
I can't tell you right off the top of my head because we've added a few and we've removed some, but we're right there around the 60 mark. Since we've implemented the mandatory 12 training hours, we're right now going through the list again because there's people that will not make it by the end of the year, and so we're removing them. They've all been notified and pretty much got told that there's no way you can do it, and they aren't attending. So we've just started removing them, and like I said, we added a new firefighter at the Seward station. So we've got a lot better turnout in the north end of the county, northwest part of Seward Radian.
We have 58 on the active roster now.
I knew it was somewhere close there.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes for the August 26th meeting.
Second. We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes from August 26th meeting. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
I gave you a copy of an email Carolyn sent me. Ashley's leaving. They're having a reception for tomorrow evening over at on Broadway from 6 to 7. She wanted you guys to be invited. That is all I have.
How far is the Buckland School? I'm not even sure where that's at.
Buckland,
54 Road, before you get to Mineola.
but from where they live, probably about the same distance.
Although Raleigh moved out there.
They live south of Hopewell,
What?
Truesdale, Hopewell.
So she's had a pretty good drive this whole time.
He coaches over there, right?
Teaches and coaches, and their little girls in preschool over there, so makes a better fit for her.
They were in Maxville when they started, though, I think, weren't they? When she first started, she was living in Maxville. This
Yes.
complex.
Yeah.
When she first started.
Where is 311 Broadway?
They're, where they're at over
Oh,
here,
over here, all right.
yeah,
All right.
I'm not sure what she calls it over there.
Maybe some recess.
Nothing
We
calls
will
it.
recess, that's good.
How we doing? Good. What this is, what I handed you is the 2 pages, that's the interlocal agreements for the neighborhood revitalization. We renew this every 5 years, and so we kind of start this time of the year. I'll send after the commission signs this, and you don't have to sign it today if you want to read it, but I usually have you guys sign it first, and then that way, since we implement it and we take care of it, and that way I can let the school districts and the cities know that the county's already signed it. So, and then I'll email the schools and the cities their copy and their agreement, their sign it, and then we do a resolution probably in December. And then we go another 5 years. I couldn't think of anything to change. You guys can, if you had any thoughts, if you've heard anything that you guys want to do. Remember, this is a 5-year agreement, but it's still going to be a 7-year plan. Sometimes that confuses people. Yeah.
No.
So
this is the same as what we had 5 years.
right now, it is, yes. I couldn't, our fees are working out. I think the fees haven't changed. We've stayed at $50. We still have the disaster plan. I think we did a good job many, many years ago with the disaster plan in there and the 7 years and the percentages. I'm not sure what you would update. I mean, the only thing you might want to do would do is some entities have gone a 10-year, but they usually do that for a short period, then they go back to their original plan. 10 years is just too long.
10 year for this plan or 10 years to pay out?
10 years to be in the program. So instead of a 7-year like we have, and we downstep the percentages, they might do a 10-year, and the first 5 years is 100%. Well, a lot of times, the reason I'm against that is a lot of times you have new construction, especially in the rural areas, you have a cost to the county or a cost to the township, possibly to maintain that road a little better. and they're not gonna get any revenue. I disagree with that. And sometimes in the cities, they have to water, utilities and so forth, and if you get 100% exemption, they're never gonna recoup that,
Yeah.
you know, over a period of time. So that's why I don't like the 10 years. And plus, if you're a certain business anyway, this goes beyond the NRP, but, you know, they can qualify for a IRB or an EDX, a 10-year exemption anyway then, so, if they apply for it. So I think in this case, you guys, I think we just have a chairman sign it, and then after that, then he gives it to me, and, but you guys can do it whenever. I'll wait to send out the others entities until you guys make your decision on what you want to do.
Do we just need to do a vote for the chairman?
Just a motion for the chairman to sign.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good with this. Are you good?
Yep.
All right. I make a motion that we authorize the chairman to sign the neighborhood revitalization plan.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for the chairman to sign the neighborhood revitalization plan, new agreement. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. Sign this one.
Well, that's fine.
That's fine.
They're all good, identical.
Okay.
Going back.
I'll take it back.
Anything else you need to say?
I guess I just have a question on, a thing that happened last week with the bonuses. Are there like any procedures that we should be keeping up with for bonuses for other departments or anything, or? I guess my mind goes back to 2016, 17, and 18 with all the soil types. That was many, many hours. We're gonna have that again, as you guys all know. It's probably gonna be worse in 21, 22, and probably 23. So I guess what kind of, I just didn't know if there was procedures that I wasn't aware of. And I guess what kind of upset me is back in May or June, you guys come and ask me to freeze my salary for another 6 months. And I agreed, but then you're giving raises and bonuses to other people, and you're asking me to be froze for almost 5 years. I don't quite understand.
As far as I know, I don't know that we've done any raises other than step raises. And
That's still a raise.
yeah,
Well, I mean, because mine are 4 years.
yeah. But step raises are usually like a 30-cent, 15-cent an hour raise. And those, I mean, I kind of always felt like those were just a obligation type of deal. But as far as the bonuses for the health department, I think on the health department, I mean, that's something that's went way and above and beyond what they normally do. And I mean, I know the gals have been putting in more hours, haven't been turning in overtime. And I guess that was, at least in my opinion, just kind of a way to help them out a little bit. I mean, it's been a very stressful deal. I mean, I don't know what on the appraiser's office, I mean, you guys kind of know this is coming up, so you can kind of prepare for it. I mean, they had no preparation on this. And I mean, they get stuff thrown out in weekly changes on the state level.
You just described my office every month.
Yeah.
You don't think the state changes stuff on us every month?
Yeah.
I can understand your point. I thought it would probably open up, I mean, there's a lot of people that did extra stuff during the pandemic too, a lot of different offices. But this was totally unplanned for too, what came up would be the main difference to me. But I can appreciate your point.
So will you guys lift my 6-month freeze or not?
Do we have it in the budget? It was one of the things we looked at, Carl, as far as the health department, is that if and within their budget, you know, it would allow this to happen. And her budget is, what, 50%? And so there was some room there.
Okay, so that's enough?
Well,
Is there room in your budget?
Well, I mean, you do my budget before you did it,
yeah.
and then, so. Okay, well, if that's what we want to stay with, that's what we're doing. But I guess my point is then, is I've gotten 2 invites for interviews on counties that are open. I may take those interviews and at least go. So, okay, that's all I got. Thanks.
Anybody else?
I have nothing. We're gonna wait until recess for all of
We will recess. Okay, if nothing else, we will adjourn.